streets, or the
Hey, I mean, it all shine the same, bruh. You know what I'm saying? It glistened when the light hit it. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody get a little blind. You get a little blind.
You know what I'm saying? That blade blow. Bruh, wait till I get my grill, fool. I'm gonna be on this joint slugging, fool. I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't nobody be able to tell me nothing, fool. Wait, bruh. I'm telling you, and that joint fake too. 10 karat gold, fool. Yeah. Yeah. What I'm gonna get?
You are shout out to Frozen. You are dealing with a professional jeweler. It's not gonna be fake.
It's gonna be 10 karat gold with some other metal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now that I believe it's gonna be what he sold me. Yeah. But it's not 14 karat is what I'm saying. It ain't 100% gold. It's 10 karat. And I'm fine with that because it's still gonna bling in the sun. You know what I'm saying?
It's still gonna blind and be like, oh scrap, whoa, you a solid hero, of course enough, bro. Whoa.
So, guys, we appreciate y'all for tuning into the Silent Heroes Anime and Gaming Podcast. We got bling, you know what I'm saying? We got our shirts, we got bling. I got my grill coming soon, you know what I'm saying? Hey, the Black Panther, Captain Marvel. Hey, yeah, we doing it up in here. So, look, Silent Heroes Gaming Podcast. The purpose of us being here today, Anime and Gaming Podcast, yes, is to have fun discussing our lifelong passion for anime and video games. Our mission is to highlight anime and video games as positive hobbies that provide opportunities for people of color to explore fantasy worlds, build relationships, find new career paths, and take a break from the crazy world outside. So I'm getting better at doing that spiel. I used to kind of get choked up. At some point, I'm going to eventually remember that because that's important. So I could just spit it off the cuff. But anyway, I'm Scrappy BHZ. I'm joined by my co-hosts,
Abby.
You know what I'm saying? Hey man, it's Dante. We back for another episode. Episode 11, right? Episode 11.
Episode 11.
1-1.
11. It's 11.
11.
We're here. So we got another pack show. A couple of topics we want to run down. Starting off with a new Iron Man game. We got some new details on Iron Man. That's coming down the pipeline. We're also going to talk about some new GTA 6 leaks that got released over, I think, the weekend or last week. Yeah. So that's gonna be a hot conversation. I can't wait to talk about GTA 6.
I can't wait to talk about that.
That's probably one of my most anticipated games coming up whenever it decides to come out. But yeah, I'm excited to talk about that. And then we're gonna round it off with just a real quick brief discussion about the end of physical media and classic retail. So I guess, Brother Dante, if you want to take us away on the first topic. Well, before we go there, hold up. Whoa. Before we go there, I'm breaking protocol here. Let's do a roundup.
Breaking protocol. Come on now.
What is everybody watching? What is everybody playing?
This man anxious to get to that GTA, bro. Should I start first?
Yes, sir. Kick us off. What you watching? What you playing, brother?
So I dove back into Scarlet Nexus.
Ooh.
Since everybody is currently experiencing 19 inches of venom right now, you know what I'm saying? Well, Spider-Man 2 being out, people have already platinumed it 100% of the entire game over the weekend, and it's been a joy to see everybody geeking about it. So that just got me in the mood to just do some gaming, do some good gaming, and I was dove back into Scarlet Nexus, and that's been a good time. I forgot how good that game is. As far as what I've been
Question: have you watched the anime by chance? Because I know they got a companion anime. How was the anime?
But I watched the first couple episodes and like got spoiled. Like,
it spoiled the game.
Heavy.
Oh.
Not even like I say about a third episode, you get a heavy spoiler. So
got it.
Yeah,
so
like,
if you playing the game, avoid the anime.
Avoid the anime. Like play the game first, then go back and experience the anime.
Got it.
But yeah, like super good. As far as what I've been watching, just catching up on this new season of anime. Berserk of Gluttony. This is my third time mentioning it. It's I'm gonna say really good, but it's a good time. It's a good time, and I started Goblin Slayer season 2.
Ooh. How many episodes they got out now, bro?
So far 3.
I might watch them joints too, bro.
But I suggest y'all wait because it's getting real, not slice of life, but it's like they're going deeper into Goblin Slayer's like emotions and stuff like that. So if you're not a fan of like the downtime, and if you're not a fan of like the downtime and stuff like that, I suggest you just wait until it all comes out so you can binge it. Yeah, Goblin Slayer season 2 is really good so far. The 4th episode is about to be heat. Because the 3rd episode was like him training like other young adventurers and stuff like that. And he's so one note and like, you know what I mean? So like it's a different change of pace for him. You know what I'm saying? So
is it the same group that he was messing with in the last season? Or is this a different group?
Yeah. Yeah, same group. And but it was just like he's training like young adventurers. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like him and his crew, they're training young adventurers and
got it. They training up the new school of folks.
For sure.
That's what's up.
For sure.
That's gonna be interesting. Sure. So I guess they take that's what's up. What about you? Was that all that you watching? Dante?
Just those two. I haven't caught up to anything Jujutsu Kaisen yet. I'm just waiting for that entire thing to come out so I can binge it. Because the fights that I'm seeing, oh man. Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Ivy? What you watching? What you playing this week?
What I've been watching is the title's really long. Okay. The Sacrificial Princess and the Beast King. I finally finished that. I think it's like it's 24 episodes, and it's pretty good.
That sounds familiar.
I mentioned it before, but
I'm trying to look it up.
Is it a really newer anime or is it a?
Yeah, it's a newer one. Yeah, it's really good though.
What are you watching on Netflix, Crunchyroll?
Crunchyroll.
And I know they gotta have it in dubbed. And if you checking that John out.
Yeah, I only watch it in dub.
Yes,
okay. See, I can depend on you to give me the good dubs.
Come on, bro.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Do they got superpowers? Is this some superpowers? Some Kamehamehas?
Yeah, they got some powers in there.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out then. I'm gonna add it to the list.
Some feels to it. You know what I'm saying? So,
what anime would you compare it to? If you could compare it to anything, kind of like.
I'm trying to think. Let's see. I don't know because I don't really know. I don't know because it's about a girl that gets sacrificed. And then she ends up becoming cool with the Beast King, and then they do little stuff from there. So that's really what it's basically about. So I don't know.
Compelling.
I don't know what to compare.
Yeah. It reminds me of another anime that the name is eluding me right now, though. If it comes to me, I'll bring it up. If it come back, but if I remember, I'll send it to you off mic because it reminds me of another anime that I've seen. Just that synopsis. What if you had a chance to play anything this week?
What I've been playing is The Last of Us Part 2, and I finally got past the difficult part I was stuck at.
Hey!
Hootie hoo!
I'm so proud of myself, boy. I almost gave up again, but I'm like, I'm pushed through. I went ahead and pushed through. I got past it, and boy, did it shock me. Boy, did it shock me. I ain't gonna get no spoilers, but boy, it was a shocker. So,
Oh man. So how far are you, or how close are you to the end now? Do you think? About
to
how?
be honest, I don't even know because I thought I was at the end, but then I had to play it some more. That game's actually really long.
It's really long.
It's really long.
It's
Did you
really
get a chance to play that joint, Dante?
Nah, I played the first, but after the discourse around the game when it first came out, like
The second one or the first?
the second one,
Yeah.
the second one, the whole discourse around that just really killed my flame to play it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I did watch the game.
Ride, though.
I know it's a good ride, but I'm gonna tackle it later on though. I'm gonna tackle it later on for sure.
It's in the backlog.
It's in the backlog for sure.
So it's a good ride.
For sure.
It's a hard ride, but it's a good one.
Oh yeah, like those Last of Us games are difficult because it's like the horror survival mixed with the post-apocalyptic, so you got to make your items and all of that. I don't like it,
and it's so immersive. It's so immersive. Oh my god!
See, you an Elder Scrolls Fallout guy, so you used to that. Like I gotta get materials and craft stuff, put stuff together.
If you ain't got no material,
but
you screwed.
But I did enjoy it. I really did enjoy it. Like the story, did most of the heavy lifting, but yeah,
I dig that.
Story good too.
Really
yeah.
Good.
The first, yeah. When I watched the show, that's what made me be like, "Whoa, I'm gonna have to go ahead and pick this up because this is deeper than I thought it was gonna be."
The show is so good.
It's
they did
good,
such a fabulous job.
Because I was playing it alongside the game. So like when the show would come out, I would watch the episode and then I'll go and play it. And I'd be like, "Oh dang, that's cool. I see the references." And then I go back and forward. But I kind of fell off. So I'll finish the season and I'll finish the game. Yeah, I'll try to make that up.
Season? What you mean?
The first
you
season.
Ain't finished neither one?
No. I fell off. I got a bad habit of it. I have a horrible habit because in my mind I just be like, this is just so good. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save a little. I'm just gonna say, well, put this over here, and I'm gonna go and explore this, explore that, do this.
You gonna forget what's going on.
Speaking of my habit of starting and stopping things, let me talk about the games that I played and watched over this week. Because it's gonna get crazy. You gonna understand my addiction, my problem. So this week I finished One Piece the live action. Okay, so I checked that off. I did finish something. I finished it. One Piece live action. Listen, if you are gonna watch any live action anime, this is the one to watch. I feel you. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you.
It makes so much sense that it's One Piece that it's so ironic, bro. But go ahead, bro.
Yeah. If they're gonna
so ironic, but
if you're gonna watch any one of them, this is that one to bite the bullet. And if it helps, imagine that it's not an anime and just take it on like this is a new thing, like this is something brand new, and just see if you like the way they putting the story together. But anyway, One Piece live action, scratch that off. I went back and I watched Akira, the movie. Yeah, and I hadn't watched that as an adult. So watching it as an adult was just like, wow, a lot of this stuff as a kid was going way over my head. I didn't understand none of the stuff they was talking about. I don't remember a lot of the stuff. So it was almost like a new movie. It felt like a new movie to me because the only thing I remember was the crazy scenes from when I was a kid, but I didn't have the glue of the story to kind of understand like why is this happening? Why are they, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's good. It is so good. Akira, and now it's not family friendly. Akira is definitely not for your kids.
That is not.
So yeah, if you just want to watch some adult old classic anime, Akira is definitely right there. Another thing that I watched, because I got a list. Okay, I also watched Laser Hawk. Yeah, bruh.
Laser Hawk.
Laser Hawk. That is good. Yeah, bruh. That was
one of the ones I was hype about.
Yeah, that's the junk that's set in the Ubisoft universe. That's set in the Far Cry. Yeah. And what I really like about it, and not to stay on this for long because I know we got to move to some of these topics, but what I really liked about it is how Ubisoft is creating this intermingled universe where they're using their different characters. So they got a frog in there that's from Assassin's Creed. They got Rayman that's like the celebrity host guy. It's hilarious. Okay.
Who else but Rayman?
Right. And then the main character, like Dante says, comes from Far Cry Blood Dragon?
Blood Dragon, yeah.
Blood Dragon, which is like a Far Cry 3 spinoff. Kind of
that was better than the game.
I need to play it. Far Cry 3 is classic though.
To me, I will down that hill.
I feel it. The last
linear Far Cry game, yeah.
The last thing that I did watch was Berserk of Gluttony, another one that you mentioned that is good. It's good. It's not over the top amazing, but it's really good. It
scratches a specific itch.
I'm getting them familiar vibes.
Nope.
No, you gotta read.
I gotta wait.
Yeah,
I'll wait.
Yeah, so that's what I've been watching. What I've been playing. It's gonna be real quick. Let me go and put this on the screen right now.
Baldur's Gate. Got you.
Nah. Oh, okay.
My bad.
Nah. Like you said, bruh. Venom. This Venom season, boy. I've been playing Spider-Man 2.
Oh, you lying?
Yeah, I'm like 60%, 70% done with that bad boy.
God, dog, you was out playing, bro. You grabbed that junk and hopped right into it.
I can't wait to dive in.
Bruh, the opening is... Bruh, I'm sitting there playing that jump, my mouth wide open like, oh, whoa, they really did that. Oh, snap. Oh, bruh, the immersion of this game is crazy.
Just finish the 2 Spider-Man game that you have, please. Amazing experiences. Honestly, I wish I could take the memory of me playing it and like replay it again to experience all it over again. But dog, when I say Spider-Man 2 starts off like the game is gonna end.
What?
It starts out like the game is gonna end. That it's just that epic.
Yeah, it starts off with a boss fight, basically. Like it starts off with a real epic boss fight that you just like wow.
The trailer, no? Like the trailer?
Is the trailer? No, I don't think so. No. It's like an in-action fight that you just like, whoa, did they really just do that? They just kicked it off like this, son?
Oh, snap.
Yeah, play that game. So I'm showing just a little bit right now, but during my topic for the audience, I'm going to show more of this gameplay. So y'all sit tight. I'm just showing a little quick preview. We're gonna jump into these topics, but when it comes to my topic, I just have Spider-Man 2 playing. Even though it has nothing to do with my topic, I just got the gameplay going. So a little treat.
That greatness.
Yeah, because it's amazing. It's amazing. So what's up? Go for it.
No, I was saying, like, I just want to say this, then we can move on. As much crap we give Sony on this podcast, as much crap we give them.
Y'all do.
They are masters at this single player storytelling, bro. I will bow down.
Bro. Ain't nobody messing with them, bro.
Ain't nobody messing with them, bro. They are kings and queens over there, dog. So
yeah, they got this.
I tip my hat.
Yeah, man. Then that's partially why I'm concerned about their future, but I'm not gonna go there. But they do a great job in these single player solo adventures. Can't nobody really mess with them like that. Nobody is really messing with them. I'm sorry, I have to be honest. And this game is definitely at a very high standard. They put their energy into this. Speaking of which, this bad boy sold 2.5 million copies in 24 hours. In 24 hours.
Good job, Sony.
That's a record. That's the biggest. That's the biggest launch for any Sony game of all time.
Good job, Sony.
So,
yeah, me.
Sony doing their thing right now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see. Can y'all see it? I got my Xbox, the brick over there. Because right now I got PlayStation right here, baby. I'm playing PlayStation right now. So, all right. Not to belabor that point. Let's jump into these topics, man. Brother Dante.
Hey,
take us away, brother.
Listen, man. Listen. Okay, so with everybody experiencing 19 inches of venom, I'm gonna make that joke forever. So
this guy,
you shouldn't have done it, Sony. You shouldn't have done it. So with everybody experiencing Spider-Man 2 this weekend, we got a tidbit of information about Motive Studios single player Iron Man game being developed in Unreal Engine 5. So,
why you hating?
Boo.
Because you don't like Iron Man?
Nah. They scarred me ever since I played the Avengers giant.
Oh, you played it?
Yeah.
When you play it?
Sure, I got it sitting over there.
I didn't know you had that giant. You sure don't.
You spent money on that?
Yeah, I think it's like what, $5-10.
Oh, you picked that giant up? I didn't get it. Cause I didn't believe y'all was actually gonna get that giant. I thought y'all was just playing.
I had enough. Like if y'all want to partake,
for real.
But Iron Man
with that. Iron Man. Yeah. So listen. Okay. So with that being said, Iron Man or Tony Stark or Ghostface Killer, because like he's usually compared to Ghostface. So
you know what I mean?
You know, if you know, you know.
Woo Tay. My bad.
All right, so boom. What struck me as okay, this is a good and bad thing. Well, the good and bad, right? So the good thing that struck me was this is Motive Studios. These are the guys that recently did the Dead Space remake.
Yes, sir.
And knocked that other game out the water. I don't even remember the name of it. What was it?
That I don't know.
It was from the original people who did Dead Space.
Oh, the original John. Okay.
Yeah, so
they did a better job than the original folks? Oh, wow. And that was a very critically acclaimed game when it first came out. I remember you being big on that jump when it came out.
Dead Space was amazing. Dead Space is amazing. Like both versions. But so the guys that did Motive Studios who did Dead Space they're tackling this game. And with the great job that they did with that, I'm excited for it. But when you flip that coin over, it's EA. And like with how they treated the Star Wars franchise, I'm not having too many hopes about this.
Really?
I'm gonna be on the other side of the fence.
You're gonna be skeptical of it.
I'm skeptical for now. And also we got burned by Anthem. So that right there is that combination right there, even though it's a good studio and they really knocked it out the park with Dead Space remake.
Yeah.
With this with EA and all that going on, bro.
So for the audience out there who don't understand the reputation of EA, why are you kind of concerned that it's EA doing it? Is it any? Are you worried about
Okay.
like the microtransaction aspect? Because
they've recently saved themselves from that, so good on them for that.
Yeah.
But also, it's just EA has not been doing good business, and I'm pretty sure you can attest to that because with just the amount of backlash that they've been receiving for the last couple of years, and it's almost a constant thing with them. So, like them bringing back Dead Space and having Motive do it, that was the one good thing that shined bright. And also what they're doing with Star Wars
Jedi Survivor.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, that's the good parts, but the bad outweighs all of that, especially with the toxic work environments. Is Bobby Kotick still? No, Bobby Kotick is
that's Blizzard Activision.
Yeah, but still, like the guy that's over that is not. He's not that much of a good guy either. So, and I don't like to mention this because I really don't think it means anything, but it does a little bit that they were voted like worst company like 2 years in a row. So
yeah,
I'm not
so,
sure that.
Let me kind of play a little bit of devil's advocate. Let me play the opposite end.
Come on.
They have been on their redemption arc right now. I think these last 3 or 4 games have been really good. Again, we're talking about Dead Space remake. We talking about Jedi Survivor, another solo single player adventure that's at a really good story. Of course, they had a troubled launch because of some of the bugs and stuff like that, but it's being hailed as a good game. We got, what is this? Immortals of Avium, which is another kind of gutsy, out of the box move that they went.
Shooter Magic game,
yeah. So, and that's them kind of getting outside of their usual sports box, their Maddens and their FIFAs and their all of that.
Because people left.
Well, they had to rebrand it. They had to change it to like Football something Club 24 because they lost the naming rights. So it's still the same game.
Oh, it's still the same game. It's not FIFA anymore.
Yeah, they just took the name off of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Which branding means a lot because FIFA is one of the most known titles around the world. So, but my whole point is that I think that they have somewhat redeemed themselves, and I think that they have the opportunity, if they stick this landing, to show us that, like, because I remember a few years ago they came out and said we think solo games are dead, and then they dropped a banger, and then they dropped the first Jedi game, Jedi something, I can't remember, the first Jedi joint before Survivor, and that was a smash hit, you know what I'm saying? And so then they followed that joint up with Jedi Survivor. Then they even released a press conference having to kind of walk back some of them comments saying obviously solo games are still,
you think,
right? So I mean, you're making great solo games, so yeah. Ivy, what you got any thoughts about either side? You already said you don't care about Iron Man at all anyway, so
not no game just about him. Nah, I don't.
Wow.
The hate.
Hate.
That's a lot of hate.
That's not a lot of hate. It's just they ruined it for me for Avengers because the way you operate him was trash. Like it was hard to operate him.
Oh, the Avengers game.
Yeah, like it was hard to play with him.
Yeah.
But like I didn't like
his
it.
combos was mad slow.
Right. Like I'm constantly dying. Like
that man is trash.
It's trash.
They also released It Takes Two and A Way Out.
Wait. I was thinking that was Ubisoft.
That's EA.
Ubisoft?
No, that's EA.
Okay.
So they on a redemption, like they can, if they stick these landings, bruh. That's me playing devil's advocate. You know what I'm saying?
Make some more It Takes Two. Make some more of them.
Make that bad boy 4 players.
It
takes 4.
It takes a family. It takes a family.
I like it.
Let's go.
I like it.
Let's go. Let's go. Ivy, have y'all played A Way Out yet? Because that's just like
we beat it.
Okay, cool.
Y'all beat that joint?
Yeah, we beat it in what?
Wow.
We beat it in like kind of around the same distance of It Takes Two, like 4 days, 4 or 5 days.
Y'all be grinding them games.
Grinding, come on. Love wins at the
Yeah.
end of the day. But I wanted to provide some more details because this is the first part of a new EA/Marvel collaboration.
So we getting more.
Yeah, so we're getting more, and this is actually, and let me look this up because I think this is all. I think the Captain America Black Panther video game that's coming. I think this is part of that too. So let me.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that is EA doing that.
Okay. Yep. They sure are. Yep.
I didn't know they was gonna come out with a game for them too.
Yeah. And this takes place during like World War II, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, so
I think it was EA that's doing it. Yeah. It's either EA or Ubisoft. I just can't remember for sure. I think it was EA though. So it sounds like this is the beginning of some good stuff. Yeah. And hopefully, if this sticks to landing, we'll get more good stuff. Too. You said what?
And a solo Black Panther game.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Okay.
So not the Captain America and Black Panther game. This is just a standalone Black Panther game that's in the works over at Cliffhanger Studio. A brand new studio built under the EA banner. So yeah. So
they better get it right.
So let me ask this question. With all the information that's been given.
Yes, sir.
Let's do some speculation. Like if you had to like craft this Iron Man game, like how would you want the gameplay to be?
Ooh. I think
on the spot.
I think one, the Unreal Engine 5, I've seen demos of it. The game is already, I'll say 40% done already. Yeah, just because of some of the stuff that they give you to start with. Yeah, the templates. Bro, I've seen people make, like fans make Superman games. I've seen people make Hulk games in Unreal Engine 5. Like just fans, just people who love this stuff. So with a budget of that level, when you talk about somebody like EA, I want it to be open world, but I don't want it to be, I want them, and I'm going to say a contradictory thing. I want them to follow the formula, but I want them to innovate the formula too. Because we seeing Spider-Man, that's what I was about to say. We seeing Spider-Man innovate the formula that was set, that they built. They helped build it, but I think Batman is the one that a lot of people in recent memory hold to the standard of superhero games. Even though Spider-Man built a lot of them systems too. And now Spider-Man is now like even higher, in my opinion, than what Batman did. And that's a that's a big thing for me to say. So I want that open world, but I want them to innovate it. Make me feel like I'm Tony Stark. I want to have some scenes where I'm not in the suit, where I'm just Tony Stark walking around being a billionaire.
In meetings.
Yeah. Just being I'm trying to say this, being not so nice a guy. Yeah, jerk. Yeah. I liked it. I like that. Being a jerk. Yeah. What about you, Ivan? What do you want? What do you or Dante? Whoever.
I would say I would want it. What we know Iron Man to be now, especially with the work of the with his work in the MCU, I would want a standalone Iron Man story without too many connections to like the expanding universe. You know what I'm saying?
Is that possible though? But keep going.
Yeah. I think it's possible, but like not. I want it to be a focused Iron Man story. That's what I want. You know what I'm saying? Just like how we got the Peter Parker story, and like they're slowly expanding. Slowly.
Yeah.
Like I want that. Like give us the main quest line of just Tony Stark his business, Stark Industries, and all that stuff, and you get certain characters here and there and stuff like that. But like the side missions, you probably going somewhere doing a mission with Daredevil. You're doing a mission with Iron. With, I almost said Iron Cage, but Luke Cage.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just little tidbits of story like that, and
does he have that Rose Gallery though? That
Spider-Man
got to hold it.
It's not as popular. But if I had to pick a villain,
the Mandarin it's got to be the Mandarin, bro. Highest profile? I think so, bro. Who else?
I say Justin Hammer.
I don't even know who that is, bro.
I don't know who that is neither.
Justin Hammer was the guy who was trying to be Tony Stark in Iron Man 2, who was trying to make all the
got it.
Bald-headed man.
No.
Now the dude that showed up there was the nerd back in the day and came and tried to take his woman and everything.
Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, so I would want something like that, and also just expand on what they did with Anthem. Just expand on that. Just copy and paste that, and I'll be just fine.
What about you, Ivy? I guess you don't even want to play it, so I don't even know why we asked you. What would you want out of it? You say just put that money somewhere else.
Just scrap it, man.
And make it take fun.
Just make it better.
God. Hey, bro.
Just make another Avengers. Just make it better.
Right here, bro.
But it's a solo game though, so it's not gonna have the same. It shouldn't have the same problems as Avengers though.
I bet you it do.
Whoo!
Out the game
on wax.
Hey,
I bet you do.
Episode 11.
Are we recording?
Yes, sir.
We're recording, right? Okay.
We're gonna look back at this for sure.
Exactly. We got the files. We have receipts.
Bruh, go back. I bet you. Watch.
Okay. All right.
Watch.
We have your consent. We're gonna go back.
Folks is not gonna be happy about that game, bro, because he's gonna be slow.
It's gonna be so.
He's literally a man in a suit, bro. What really can he really do?
It's gonna be so messed up if it does come out to be trash, and we the ones that look dumb. So like, let me shut up, because that's also a possibility too. So
it is.
The only Iron Man I trust is Tony Stark from the movies. That's the only Iron Man I trust.
I feel that. I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit of War Machine out there. You know what I'm saying? Your sidekick out there showing up, Rhodey. You know what I'm saying?
And have Terrence Howard do.
He got good jokes. That's it.
Come on, man. Come on, man. That's how you gonna do me, man. I don't think that boy got a roll since, boy. It's over with.
It's so funny because we from here, and like this is like how we use it. We like, nah, bro, we don't use mine like that, boy.
Yeah, but see, it's the way he said it, bro. Like, nah, fool, you should have did some more studying, fool. You should have been around some more Memphis folks for a minute to get your tonality right. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Shaky voice said, "Boy, okay." Yeah. Next, Ivy. Take us away, sister.
Lovely topic. Okay, so everybody talking about these leaks and rumors and stuff about GTA 6, and it is official that they are working on it, and them leaks were actually real. That they did in September and February. Them guns was true.
Okay. And so they've been confirmed.
Yeah, those are real.
Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna let you finish.
But they went through and tried to like erase it off of the internet.
Too late.
But yeah, it's too late. But, now they believe GTA 6 fans believe that Rockstar has a big reveal coming from a new logo that they had posted on the Rockstar LinkedIn. So
yeah.
Like, how do you? I don't know how you linked it.
Yeah.
Nothing has been confirmed by Rockstar, but the developers clearly they have some updates. So they've been showing little stuff on the online game and hinting at stuff. So, but fans say that they're trolling. That they trolling the fans.
Who's trolling us? Take-Two,
the
company,
Rockstar.
Rockstar.
That they say, yeah. So when the leaks came out in September, it was 90 videos showing off of 53 minutes and 26 seconds worth of test footage was leaked.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's a lot. And apparently you'll be able to see a male and female character.
That confirmed.
And it's gonna be like a Bonnie and Clyde duo named Jason and Lucia.
Okay.
Lucia. And then it says standout clip shows the players controlling Lucia as she and Jason hold up a diner like the crazy couple at the end of Pulp Fiction.
Ooh. That's a good reference right there.
I don't like GTA. That might be up my alley, yo.
Yeah.
So it's gonna have a Bonnie and Clyde feel, and then it's gonna be located in Vice City. They're taking it back to Vice City.
Nah,
really?
I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'm with it. I can't fight that. I'm with it.
I'm there. Well, I was gonna be there anyway. Like I'm not
a GTA player, but like this sounds really good to me.
I played all them joints since the third one. I played 3. I played them all since 3. 3, 4, Vice, San Andreas, 5.
Well, let me go.
You even played the side ones?
Well, I didn't do. I know what you're talking about, like the
Liberty City.
I didn't do Liberty City, and I didn't do the Ballad of Gay Tony or something like that.
Yeah,
Gay Tony.
I didn't do that one either.
Those are pretty good.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I might check them out. As y'all can see right now, I got my San Andreas gameplay showing right now. Just, you know what I'm saying?
Gang banging.
Yeah, we gang banging out here. You know what I'm saying? So they going back to Vice City. That's interesting. I was hoping they would go back to Grove Street. I was hoping that I'll get to see my boy CJ back out there banging again, but
no. It's gonna be in Vice City, and the map is much bigger.
I saw that.
It's gonna be, the map is gonna be way bigger. But it says they don't have no trailer out so far. I don't know why people were saying there was a trailer, but apparently there ain't one.
From what I saw, that there was the trailer that they're talking about is supposed to come out at the end of this month. So we got a couple more days, maybe.
That's what I was just about to get at. It says GTA 6 is due to be released on the 26th of October, 2023 this year. A trailer. So that's
trailer.
Yeah.
Boy, them hackers doing hard work. They working overtime. They've been trying to get information like this for the past 10 years, bro.
You ain't lying.
Bro.
But they say the game might not come out until like 2024, like April-ish. And then or around March, the end of March of 2025.
Quarter 2.
Okay.
Quarter 2, right?
2025. Okay. March is Q1.
Okay.
Or April is Q2, March is Q, right in between.
Yeah, so they're basically gonna be in spring when they gonna release the game.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't mind them go ahead and waiting until 2025 because next year is about to be. This year has been crazy. Next year is going to be crazy
insane.
Too. Yeah,
because we don't know. We don't know. Everybody's keeping their cars to. Everybody's like this with their cars.
Yeah.
Everybody like this, especially after this year.
That's why. But see, that's why. The Game Awards is so huge because at the Game Awards we get to see all these trailers about people that they've been holding their cards and now they start showing their cards, bro. So
I still think that they're gonna keep them just close to the chest. We're gonna hear some. We're gonna see some lame stuff like. I don't care about another Kirby game, bro.
Put some respect on my boy name, fool.
No, nobody don't like Kirby, bro. Leave Capri over there.
I'm playing. Okay.
Dang.
So I'm gonna start. I'm on the other side of the fence once again because this is not the first time that we've seen GTA leaks. We've been seeing GTA leaks literally for the past 10 years, bro.
Facts.
There have been YouTubers who have been arrested for like faking copies of this game, bro. So I don't trust nothing. And I'm not even a GTA player. Because for one, I still think it's weird that GTA 5, right? GTA 5?
The last one,
GTA came at the end of PS3. They skipped two whole console generations, bro. Without a new GTA game. And mind you, I am not a GTA player, but as a gamer, GTA was always a thing, just like Call of Duty is always a thing, just like a new Assassin's Creed is always a thing.
It's a giant in the gaming space. You got to be aware of it,
bro.
It's a household name. Parents, grandparents know GTA.
Yeah, it's like the familiar time of like, oh, so everybody on GTA now. Like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we didn't have it. And I just think it's weird. Well, not weird because we know why. Like once they did GTA Online, it was a done deal.
It was a wrap. it was a wrap. It was a crazy
deal.
Printing money, bro.
Printing money, and folks just keep throwing money at it. It's like that Floyd meme when he just throwing money at the screen, bro.
Yep.
that was Rockstar 2K. Is it 2K Studios now? Or is it still Rockstar?
Take Two.
Take Two.
Yeah, Take Two. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, like I just listen, man. I'm just gonna I've always been the hey, bro. We'll just see when we see it.
Yep. Put it in my hand first.
We'll just see it when we see it. But judging from those quote unquote leaks, now I've heard that they went through production cycles of starting the game and then scrapping that idea, then starting all the way back over. So the latest that I've heard was the whole Bonnie and Clyde thing. So I thought that's because we had a straight female protagonist first, but then they added the male to it, and I think that's a better dynamic anyway, and that's something that I think that they could really play with in the great storytelling in GTA.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So like, and then with the added caveat of them comparing it to Bonnie and Clyde and that scene in Pulp Fiction. Hey man, you got me. Like I would definitely play that. And if they make it co-op,
I know they're gonna have it how you can switch from Franklin to they gonna have it like that too.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, the way that they went with GTA 5 and they basically introduced that system that you're talking about where you could switch between people, and then GTA 5 there's 3 people you could switch between. So for them to now focus that down to 2 people, and those 2 people are in some type of relationship together, look, that's a like, put it in my veins. Like, where is it at? Because that's a recipe for success, because you've now taken the formula, kind of synced it down to 2 people, so that means that you can give us more interaction between these 2 people versus the 3 persons that they had to kind of switch between. So, you know, I don't know if that's been mentioned in the recent leaks, the leaks that I saw too. I'm hoping that we see this video on the 26th or the end of this month, because again, when that drops, that's gonna break the internet. Whenever they decide to drop anything official GTA video, whatever, the internet is gonna go down on that day,
bro. It's probably gonna be 1 billion views in one day. It's gonna break some records.
Yes,
it's gonna break some records.
Everybody been waiting for it.
Records. And what I'm most excited for is, like, even though I haven't played all the GTA games, I'm a big fan of their storytelling. I'm a big fan of their storytelling, and with a couple rather than like just a single male character, you can do a lot with it. You can do a ton with it, and so like I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that.
You and me both, man. I think I don't know, was that all the leaks? Was there any more information that came out in the leaks?
Nah, they say a man's wife was able to works up there. So that's how he was able to kind of see what's going on. Well, he kind of like threw his wife under the bus.
That nigga fired, bro.
Yeah.
He kind of threw his wife under the bus.
And he might be facing jail time too.
Yeah, because I'm sure they sign NDAs. You have to sign NDAs working there.
So yeah, that's another. That's also something else too.
You know,
everybody that his wife worked up there.
Yeah, it's a ill game out there, people. Please, if you are on the NDA, please
do not share nothing.
Be
Don't
tight
tell nobody nothing.
Boy. You gotta be tight lip, my boy.
No snitching. Real talk.
Ooh, we got their earnings call on November 8th too, so there might be something to that then. We got the Take-Two interactive earnings call on November 8th. And normally what a lot of companies try to do is release press stuff kind of around that time. So that way, by the time their earnings call comes, they can be like, yeah, look, to our investors, this is all the stuff that we got coming. You see the buzz that we got here, and here, blah, blah, blah. What's up, cuz?
Question. Do you think with the Game Awards being December 7th, do you think they would like show it there?
Yes, I think that's a good platform.
I think that'll be a good one more moment, like hey, like one more thing moment. You know what I'm saying? End of the show.
It'll make it secure for sure.
In the show with GTA,
bro.
That would be good, but
that'll seal the deal, though.
I'm trying to think though. They could do that by themselves. Like GTA could release that.
So can Jeff Keighley do that? Can Jeff Keighley make that happen?
Bruh.
Can he make that happen?
If anybody could do it, it would be him. If anybody could do it, it would be Jeff Keighley. At this point in time in history, I think if anybody could pull that off, it would have to be Jeff Keighley. Because dude right now he put game conferences on his back and he's now the face of it. So yeah. But I think they're going to release it separately because they can make a bunch of money just off the people coming and clicking on it, just off the advertisement alone.
Okay, bet. So let me say this. So let me ask this then. What about they give us like the first part, like a teaser, and then the full trailer is on the YouTube channel?
I could see that. I could see that.
Or like an extended gameplay trailer of, you know.
I don't think they're gonna give us an extended at this point because they still haven't even given us a solid date yet. So I think they're gonna hold the extended to close to their chest. But I can see them giving us a teaser and then a full trailer, doing that little rigmarole. I can see that happening. But we'll see, man.
I ain't mad at it.
Yeah,
I ain't mad at it.
I can see these folks doing this though. Releasing that video and then having the earnings call, just because it's going to generate buzz, and then they can go to their investors and say, "Look, just hold tight. Yeah, just hold tight. The next feast, the next buffet is on the way. Lest I remind you that this last one made us $2-3 billion alone off of microtransactions. Like, come on, bro." Well, I guess that's a pain in that, John. Did you have anything else to finish that one out, Ivy? Or
no? That's all the rumors.
All right,
and leaks. That's it.
Well, I'm just gonna hit this one real quick. I'm not gonna belabor this last little combo. I think so my conversation on my topic is the death of physical media.
Physical media.
I think from all the trends that we're seeing. Well, first, let me back up. Over the last week or so, both Best Buy and Walmart have let consumers know. They've sent out press releases saying that they plan on ending physical DVD video game sales at their stores. Specifically, Best Buy, they're talking about ending all physical media. Walmart is talking about phasing it out, I think, in the next year or two. And I think they said they were going to start with Xbox games, which I thought that was an interesting thing, which that kind of lets you know what's selling and what's not selling. So that means that Xbox physical games are not selling. But why would you buy an Xbox physical game when you got Game Pass?
Game Pass.
So here we go.
I'm just.
Here we go.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh!
They pushed out that press release, kind of letting everybody know this is the direction that we're going as a retailer. And I think that really just kind of caught my interest because we seeing, you know what I'm saying, a lot of shakeups in the retail space, the traditional retail space. We've seen a lot of traditional retailing companies go out of business. We got GameStop circling the drain. We got Bed Bath and Beyond that went out of business. I can go for days about the retailers.
Too, especially
Wait, you said what?
Bed Bath and Beyond. Yeah.
They went out of business?
Yeah, they filed bankruptcy.
Yeah. All the women that go there and buy their candles and use them and then send them back.
Stores are huge though.
Yeah, it's all about. Really it ain't even about how much you make. It's about how much you spend and how much you keep. You can make $100 billion a year, but if you spend $125 billion, you $25 billion in the hole. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? You better off just not operating.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And mind you, those are huge stores, so you gotta keep them full.
Yeah,
you gotta keep them shelves full, dog.
Yeah, so yeah. I mean, we seeing the replacement of the traditional video games, because I remember, bro, I was there for Blockbuster. I was there when Blockbuster was the weekend mint. You go to Pizza Hut, get a pizza, go to Blockbuster, and your pops or moms let you get 1 or 2 games and some movies, and you spend the whole weekend just binging them games, right? Mm-hmm. And that went out of style, and then we saw other things come in and take that place. All I'm saying, my point is, we are seeing the death of traditional retailers, but for us, for this show, the purpose of this show, the death of physical video game sales. And that's not even just on the retail side. A lot of these gaming companies, for example, there's a PlayStation 5 version that doesn't have a disc drive. There's a Xbox Series S that doesn't have a disc drive. Like, the way that these companies are going, physical media is going to become a thing of the past.
Oh man.
Yeah, so our kids are going to grow up not knowing what it feels like to have the box art and to read the manuals and be in the trip ride home like, oh my God, I see all the combos, and they won't have that experience at all.
They won't know the experience of having the binder, but with like the clear slit, and you take your video game, your favorite video game art, you chop it up, and you put that right there. You put your other favorite video game right there, and that's your favorite binder that has all your work in it. You're like, yeah, they won't know that. But I want to play devil's advocate.
Go for it. Devil advocate Dante. Dad.
AKA Dad, yeah. Chop the gun. So now, to me, I think this would go in a direction of this would go into the direction of these things being niche now. It's kind of gonna be like how we view record players and vinyl. You know what I'm saying?
Like a collector's item, basically.
Yeah, it's gonna be a collector's item. That's exactly what I'm getting at.
Mm-hmm.
So with these big companies letting these things go, these things are gonna become very niche now and become valuable.
I'm holding out on the minds.
You know what I'm saying? Because and I'm not saying like if you already have it, I'm saying like okay, for instance, I see a lot of the video game companies now really going towards the special edition with the giant toy, the 19 inches of Venom.
Yes.
Like they're gonna start going that route and creating like limited amounts of that stuff for the collectors because you can't get the physical thing at Walmart or Target or any of these brick and mortar stores anymore.
Yeah.
So that's where I feel that it's gonna go. I feel like that's the logical place that's gonna go to me.
Question then, if that's where it's going, that puts the traditional retailer out of business, basically. So they won't the big guys, the Walmarts, the Best Buys will continue to exist in their own ways. Mm-hmm. That's why they're pivoting away. But people that's like the GameStops, for example, that business model then eliminates, because business models, I mean, GameStop has been circling the drain for the last 5-10 years.
They won't go down, my God.
Right? So the thing is, where are these consumers going to get that collector's item? And the question, I mean, that leads to my question is, are these development companies or are these publishing companies, they're going to take on that responsibility of being direct to consumer and selling them themselves?
Well, you just answered. One, you just answered my question, because that's really just that's what it's going to be.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna use, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'd like this just gonna come on top of the head. They may use that budget that they were using to keep that stuff in stores.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably gonna use that budget to focus more on creating like a better experience when you get the special edition or collector's item. You know what I'm saying? So am I wrong in that? Can they take that money and put it elsewhere?
Oh yeah, that's reallocating funds. Yeah, and that's a big reason why companies change direction anyway. Is because that money we could see a better return here instead of printing all these physical copies and having to pay retailers to put it there, and then having to cut some of my return on it being on Walmart's shelf, right? Because they have to take a cut of it. Instead of doing all of that, we eliminate the middleman. Basically, is what's happening. They're eliminating the middleman, which is the retailer, and we take on all of that. We get a bigger cut, and we can raise the price because now only the people that are enthusiasts, the collectors, the people that are immersed in this, type of situation are going to spend that type of money. Everybody else is going to go digital. The casual gamer is just going to get it the way that is most convenient to consumers. So
for sure.
What do you think? Ivy? What's your thoughts on this whole death of physical games? Do you take a side?
I like the digital. I mean, not the digital, but the physical copies. Certain ones, like ones I really, really like. The games I really, really like. Them are the ones I want in the physical copy. But like little small games that don't cost that much, you know what I'm saying? I can get them digital. Like that ain't really. I'd rather get them the small little cheap games digital instead of.
Okay. Let me ask you this, because this comes up.
Mm-hmm.
What if you bought that cheap game and you so happen to really enjoy it, and now you want that physical copy to sit on your shelf and be like, I remember that one. You know what I mean?
But why would I do that if it's already digital?
No. I'm saying, like, one thing that people may run into is that cheap game that you bought.
Yeah.
And like that cheap game that you bought digitally, you may end up really enjoying it, doing more research on it. Now you're one of those collectors. Now you're like, okay, where are the toys for it? Where are the now you done dove deep.
Yeah.
And now, and with physical media
It's not
disappearing,
there. Yeah.
it's not there. Like that's gonna. I feel like that's. I feel like that's gonna leave room for certain companies, certain startups to be like, well, we got it.
We're
You
gonna
know what I
fill that
mean?
space.
Yeah, we can fill that space. So it's not the I feel like it's not the total end of it, but it's just gonna be the end of it being like readily available.
You know what? A game that's kind of like that, where it's like they made the game and then they made limited physical copies of it, was the Spyro game where it had like a female dragon in it.
Yeah.
That one. Dang, what
Wow.
is it called?
I didn't even know that game existed.
But they made so many physical copies.
That's crazy.
So like they sold it in the stores for a little bit, and then like you can't really get a physical copy of it. You can't even really get it digital neither.
That was gonna be one of my concerns.
My next point too. Yeah.
What happens when these publishing companies, when these big digital companies decide, hey, we're just not gonna have this on our marketplace anymore? Then what? Now new people can't buy it. And then what if they then take it a step further in the future, which they haven't done that a lot now. But what if in the future they say, yeah, you might have bought this on digital 10 years ago, but
it's not compatible.
It ain't gonna work no more. Yeah. So now what? Now what you gonna do?
It's the Legend of Spyro: Dawn of the Dragon. That's what the game is called.
Okay.
And I've been wanting to play that game for years,
but
and I can't get that done.
That's what Nintendo does a lot too. They get a lot of flack for that, of making limited copies of games that people want physical editions of, and so what that does is it boosts the value of it, so people can resell them junks. Yeah,
that's my point right there.
That game is high. Like you have to spend at least an arm to get that junk.
But Nintendo still has games that came out 10 years ago for full price.
Yes.
Why do they do that?
Because they're scummy, bro. They're not good people, bro. They're not consumer friendly.
Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze for so long.
They just steal $60, ain't it?
$60, bro. $60. But to your
whereas if you were to dig through some crates at somebody's secondhand game store, right? You can get that junk for a couple. You can get some kind of discount on it because it's used. Mm-hmm. Which leads to another thing. What then happens to the secondhand market? It's non-existent then. If there's no more physical games, then how can I trade in my game and somebody else come and buy it for 70% off or 30% off or whatever?
But with that, I feel like, and I'm just reiterating my point again, where it also can be two things can be very true.
Yeah.
Two things can be true. Physical media will disappear, so like that means that a market of people like Game Exchange, like these brick and mortar stores, that's just in bumfuck nowhere. I'm cursing. I'm sorry. That's just in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's gonna happen to those stores? But I also feel like those stores will create more value now because they still have physical games. There will still be a way to get these things, and that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah,
there'll still be a way to get it. So, like, if you're just able to get it from the manufacturer site, you'll still you still have the physical copy. You can still take it there, and there'll be still some of value,
bro. You know? But the trend we going in, there's games out here that don't have physical editions. There's games being released nowadays that do not have physical copies. You know what I'm saying? And I think, not to say that this isn't exactly a one-to-one, like of the original topic of Best Buy not selling the physical copies, but I think this is lumped in because all these things kind of they kind of point at the fact that we're going from physical to digital, and these companies, not just the retailers, but the manufacturers, the publishers, the developers, they're now transitioning to digital. And where does that leave game conservation. You know what I'm saying? When, you know, emulating is illegal, you know what I'm saying? But how else do people get these games if you can't get them? And I think that's probably my biggest argument about the end of physical media is this then puts all the power in corporations to, on the whim, they can wake up and say, look, there's people out, like people, there are some people who liked the Willow movie, to take it outside of the Willow show. There are some people out there that like that Willow show, right? On Disney Plus, right? But they decided, somebody up there made a decision to say, look, this isn't getting enough views, enough return on investment, whatever. We're going to take this off of our platform. And so now those people who did like this, they can't watch it no more, even if they wanted to. Even if that was their favorite thing in the world, they cannot access that. And I think that's where we are heading.
And to take it from movies to music, when it's a myriad of situations, but to focus on one, when Beyonce dropped Renaissance and that whole thing between her and Khalees was going on.
Oh yeah.
Like, nobody has the original version of that song anymore. So you can literally go and not have that version anymore. Like you can put the original version out, decide like, okay, well, I didn't like the way these drums sounded, but the fans did, and you like, okay, now there's a new mix available now.
Yep. Kanye did it. He's constantly changing. He released Donda and then came back and remixed and remastered that. It's like, wait, this sounds different.
He remastered The Life of Pablo like 4 times. But because we're streaming, you can do that.
You can do that.
So it creates, so then for the creator, but for the consumer, yeesh.
Yep. Yeesh. And see, this is how they get us. And I'm not going to belabor this too much longer because we're running up on time. My last point is this: how they get us. They get us consumers with value and a deal. And this is, I'm about to talk about my guys, Xbox. Xbox is the leader of this. They've been giving us hand over fist an amazing deal, okay, in Game Pass. Game Pass is the best deal in gaming, okay? What they're doing is they're baiting us, and I've been falling for it for the last year and some change, 2 years, 3 years. I'm a rat following the cheese. Like, this is free cheese that you're giving me, bro. And the thing is, when they decide they're going to jack these prices up, however they want to jack them up and change this, that, and the third, and change their whole business practice, I'm going to be on the hook. I'm going to be stuck. I'm going to be like, what are my options? Do I stop playing video games, or do I just pay these people more money, or do I, like, that's where us as consumers are going to be. And that's the reason why I wanted to kind of bring this up, is that I see what's in the cards, what the trends are, is that these companies can control this. The less that it becomes physical, the more that it becomes digital, the more control they have over every part of it.
Every single part.
So,
and I was trying to offer just a counterpart of that, because I feel like when things get out of the major corporations' hands, it becomes underground and it becomes niche. So, but that's a very small market though. So that's gonna, even though that's gonna put the power into the corporation's hands, we're gonna be left with literally nothing, because there's no physical. We can't. There's nothing tangible.
Right.
So, I was trying to fight against it, but man, that's a doozy. Well, and also, one more point. It's gonna become a thing where it's only gonna be AAA titles that get physical media.
I can see that.
Just like how they were saying, like, movie theaters are gonna be just for the big blockbusters. It's gonna be the same thing.
I could definitely see that.
Same thing. So if you're not Spider-Man 3, good luck. Good luck, baby. If you're not a proven concept, hey man, you got it.
Yeah. Sorry to end this on a sour note.
You
know what I'm saying?
You know how we get, man.
On the good side of things, on the good side of things, we got BlizzCon coming up in a couple of weeks. I'm excited to talk about that bad boy.
Diablo. I saw some new Diablo floating around now.
Yeah, it's about time for some new DLC, some new something. You know what I'm saying? And then they also got a game. But before I go into that, what do y'all want to end the note out on? Like, what do y'all want to tell the people? You know, we got anything
Don't
coming
make the
up?
Iron Man game.
Oh man, just like that. Jesus. She said, "Stop that!
Stop it right now."
In the name of Jesus."
Put that mouth down. Don't you put that mouth. Don't you make that move. That's hate. That's hate. That's a lot of hate.
Hate. What about you, brother?
I want to leave it out on. Usually I would be promoting, but like we just had a realization before we started recording this podcast. So, Sun versus Vaz. Just follow us. And you get the date. I don't want to put a definite date out there anymore. Just follow us weekly. When you follow us across all socials at the Silent Heroes Network, once you follow us, we'll update you. Keep it moving, keep it pushing. How you doing? Keep moving.
Yeah. Aside from that, though, we still got plenty of podcast episodes that y'all can watch. We have Siddiq. Go for it.
Yo, we're working on a new show. We're adding another show to the family. Hopefully, she said that I can announce it, but I'm not. So I'm just gonna give y'all like a little time frame. So maybe 2024. Y'all gonna be there will be another show added to the roster.
I'm excited. This is news. Hey. You heard it here first on the SHAG podcast. The Silent Heroes. We got stuff, man. We got a lot of content. We got a lot of podcasts.
A lot of stuff.
We about to have some more events. I can't wait to start having our conversations about Game of the Year. I can't wait to cover.
That's gonna be a heated argument.
Oh my god!
Because at first I was just joshing around. I was joking, but that head to head with Spider-Man 2 and Baldur's Gate 2, I can't. Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah.
That's gonna be crazy. They're gonna be in that giant scrapping. I ain't gonna lie. Either way, I think a lot of people are gonna be mad. Whichever way they go, there's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna be mad, whether Spider-Man get it or Baldur's Gate. So
I'm gonna be complaining. Oh boy, the complaints, the crying, the tears, gamer tears. Oh, I love it.
Well, look, y'all. Until we meet y'all again, shag out.
Yeah, May.